The 70s sci-fi scene was never the same after Buck Rogers in the 25th century, especially with the iconic Colonel Wilma Deering, played by Erin Gray. But what if we told you this legendary actress wanted to destroy her very own spandex suit from the show? Sounds shocking, right? One of the most iconic sci-fi actresses of her time felt almost embarrassed by her form-fitting outfit. But all that changed when she found out just how much one of those famous suits was worth today in this video. We're diving into the story of Erin Gray's incredible journey from modeling to acting stardom, the memorable role that made her a household name, and why she almost burnt down her iconic spandex suit. Stay tuned as we uncover her surprising thoughts on Buck Rogers, what she's been up to recently, and how her legacy as a strong female role model in science fiction still impacts the industry today. Her early life and career. Erin Gray's early life was marked by significant changes and challenges. Born on January 7, 1950 in Honolulu, Hawaii, she was raised by her mother following her parents' separation. Her family eventually moved to Palm Springs, California, where she was cared for by her grandparents. This move was pivotal in shaping her outlook on life, as it allowed her to connect with a more stable and nurturing environment after the upheaval of her parents' separation. Initially, Erin had a keen interest in academics and pursued a mathematics major in college. However, life took a different turn when she decided to explore the world of modeling. Her transition from the academic field to modeling began when she was spotted by a talent scout. Her beauty, combined with her intelligence, soon made her one of the top models in the country. She graced the covers of prestigious magazines, including Vogue and Cosmopolitan, which helped establish her as a major figure in the industry. Her transition was not entirely smooth, however, as the modeling world proved to be competitive and demanding. The modeling industry posed its own set of challenges for Erin. She had to contend with the pressure of maintaining her image while navigating the intense scrutiny that came with being in the public eye. The hours were long, and the expectations were high, which often left little room for personal life. Despite these challenges, Erin found the rewards of modeling to be fulfilling, as it offered her opportunities to travel, meet influential people, and establish a career that would later open doors to acting and producing. Her experience as a model served as a springboard for her later success in television, particularly her iconic role on Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Erin Gray's early life and career highlight her resilience, adaptability, and determination to succeed in a fast-paced, ever-changing industry. Breaking into acting. Erin Gray's journey into acting began in 1978, when she landed a role in the TV movie Evening in Byzantium. This was her first real taste of the acting world, and it opened the door to a much larger opportunity. Her breakthrough came when she signed a 7-year contract with Universal Studios, marking the beginning of a promising career in television and film. This contract positioned her as one of the most recognizable faces of the late 70s and early 80s. Her most iconic role came in 1979 when she was cast as Colonel Wilma Deering in the sci-fi series Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. In an era where female characters in science fiction were often relegated to side roles or damsels in distress, Erin Gray's portrayal of Colonel Deering was groundbreaking. As a highly skilled military officer in charge of a spaceship, Deering was smart, resourceful, and independent, a far cry from the typical female characters of the time. Gray's strong, empowering portrayal of Deering resonated with viewers, especially women, who had few role models in science fiction media. Gray's Colonel Wilma Deering became a symbol of strength, intelligence, and leadership, challenging the gender norms of the genre. She wasn't just a romantic interest or a supporting character. She was a leader, capable of taking charge and making tough decisions. This role was groundbreaking, as it showed that women could be both fierce and intelligent in science fiction, paving the way for future female characters in the genre. Gray's portrayal of Deering left a lasting impact, making her an icon in the world of television and science fiction, while also helping to redefine the role of women in this traditionally male-dominated genre. The iconic spandex. For Erin Gray, the tight, form-fitting spandex jumpsuit she wore as Colonel Wilma Deering in Buck Rogers in the 25th Century was both a blessing and a burden. When she first donned the outfit, it was uncomfortable, restrictive, and far from her personal style. The suit left little to the imagination, emphasizing every contour of her body and becoming an inescapable part of her identity. She initially disliked the impracticality of the outfit, especially when compared to the more functional, action-ready costumes male characters enjoyed. Yet, as the series gained popularity, so too did the iconic status of her sleek and futuristic look. The allure of the jumpsuit undeniably added to the character's appeal, solidifying Wilma Deering as a sci-fi sex symbol. Erin Gray's early life and career highlight her resilience, adaptability, and determination to succeed in a fast-paced, ever-changing industry. Breaking into acting. Erin Gray's journey into acting began in 1978, when she landed a role in the TV movie Evening in Byzantium. This was her first real taste of the acting world, and it opened the door to a much larger opportunity. Her breakthrough came when she signed a 7-year contract with Universal Studios, marking the beginning of a promising career in television and film. This contract positioned her as one of the most recognizable faces of the late 70s and early 80s. Her most iconic role came in 1979 when she was cast as Colonel Wilma Deering in the sci-fi series Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. In an era where female characters in science fiction were often relegated to side roles or damsels in distress, Erin Gray's portrayal of Colonel Deering was groundbreaking. As a highly skilled military officer in charge of a spaceship, Deering was smart, resourceful, and independent, a far cry from the typical female characters of the time. Gray's strong, empowering portrayal of Deering resonated with viewers, especially women, who had few role models in science fiction media. Gray's Colonel Wilma Deering became a symbol of strength, intelligence, and leadership, challenging the gender norms of the genre. She wasn't just a romantic interest or a supporting character. She was a leader, capable of taking charge and making tough decisions. This role was groundbreaking, as it showed that women could be both fierce and intelligent in science fiction, paving the way for future female characters in the genre. Gray's portrayal of Deering left a lasting impact, making her an icon in the world of television and science fiction, while also helping to redefine the role of women in this traditionally male-dominated genre. The iconic spandex. For Erin Gray, the tight, form-fitting spandex jumpsuit she wore as Colonel Wilma Deering in Buck Rogers in the 25th Century was both a blessing and a burden. When she first donned the outfit, it was uncomfortable, restrictive, and far from her personal style. The suit left little to the imagination, emphasizing every contour of her body and becoming an inescapable part of her identity. She initially disliked the impracticality of the outfit, especially when compared to the more functional, action-ready costumes male characters enjoyed. Yet, as the series gained popularity, so too did the iconic status of her sleek and futuristic look. The allure of the jumpsuit undeniably added to the character's appeal, solidifying Wilma Deering as a sci-fi sex symbol. Influence in television. When Buck Rogers in the 25th Century hit television screens in the late 1970s, Erin Gray's portrayal of Colonel Wilma Deering stood out. At a time when female characters in science fiction were often relegated to sidekicks or love interests, Wilma Deering was different. She was a leader, a fighter, and a respected authority figure. For young women watching, she was an inspiration, proving that women could be just as strong, intelligent, and capable as their male counterparts in a futuristic world. Gray's performance helped pave the way for a new era of female representation in sci-fi. Wilma wasn't just a competent officer. She was a skilled pilot, a brilliant strategist, and someone who commanded respect. Unlike many female characters of the time, she wasn't dependent on male heroes to save the day. She was often the one doing the saving. This was a major shift in how women were portrayed in genre television, and it resonated deeply with fans. Many young girls who grew up watching Buck Rogers saw Wilma Deering as a role model, inspiring them to pursue careers in fields traditionally dominated by men. including the military, science, and aviation. The evolution of female roles in science fiction owes much to characters like Wilma Deering. As the 80s and 90s brought stronger female leads to television and film, such as Ellen Ripley in Aliens, Dana Scully in The X-Files, and Captain Janeway in Star Trek Voyager, the groundwork had already been laid by actresses like Erin Gray. Her portrayal showed Hollywood that audiences were ready for strong, independent female heroes, helping to shift industry standards over time. Gray's legacy in Hollywood extends beyond Buck Rogers. She has remained a beloved figure in sci-fi fandom, often speaking about the importance of female representation in media. Her career has been a testament to the power of trailblazing performances, proving that a single role, when played with conviction and strength, can leave an impact that lasts for generations. Through Colonel Wilma Deering, Erin Gray helped redefine what it meant to be a woman in science fiction, and television has never been the same since. Transition to new roles. After Buck Rogers in the 25th Century ended in 1981, Erin Gray faced the challenge that many actors encounter after portraying an iconic role, proving she could do more. While Colonel Wilma Deering had cemented her place in sci-fi history, Gray was determined to expand her acting range and explore different genres. She transitioned seamlessly into new projects, appearing in hit television shows like Magnum P.I., The Fall Guy, and Simon & Simon, showcasing her versatility beyond science fiction. However, it was her role in the popular sitcom Silver Spoons, 1982-1987, that introduced her to an entirely new audience. On Silver Spoons, Gray played Kate Summers, a warm and intelligent businesswoman who became a maternal figure to the show's young lead, played by Ricky Schroeder. The role was a stark contrast to the authoritative, action-driven Colonel Deering. Instead of piloting starships and battling villains, she was navigating the world of corporate business and family dynamics with grace and humor. This role allowed Gray to demonstrate her comedic timing and prove that she could shine in a non-sci-fi setting. Silver Spoons further established her as a household name, reinforcing her ability to play strong, capable women in a variety of roles. Gray's career was also unique in that she successfully balanced being both a television actress and a model. While she was known for her acting, she had also built a successful career in modeling, appearing in major ad campaigns and working with elite agencies. This dual career path came with both opportunities and challenges. While modeling gave her greater exposure, it sometimes made Hollywood executives hesitant to see her as a serious actress. Yet Gray defied expectations, proving that she was more than just a beautiful face. She had the talent and range to take on complex roles. Throughout her post-Buck Rogers career, Gray continued to portray women who defied traditional female stereotypes, whether it was as a no-nonsense businesswoman, a caring stepmother, or a guest star on crime dramas and action series. She consistently brought intelligence and depth to her characters. Her legacy in television is one of resilience and reinvention. She refused to be typecast, and instead carved out a career that showcased her versatility. Erin Gray's ability to transition beyond sci-fi stardom and leave a lasting impression in multiple genres remains a testament to her talent and determination. Seen this year. In November 2024, at the age of 74, Erin Gray made a rare public appearance in Los Angeles. Spotted by fans and media alike, Gray's outing was a delightful surprise, as she has maintained a low public profile in recent years. Dressed casually in sunglasses and a baseball cap, she exuded a relaxed demeanor, a stark contrast to the glamorous sci-fi heroine that audiences remember from the late 1970s. Hello Magazine fans reacted with enthusiasm upon seeing recent images of Gray, expressing admiration for her enduring grace and the nostalgia associated with her iconic role. Social media platforms buzzed with comments celebrating her contributions to science fiction and television history. Many noted how her casual, everyday appearance reflects a natural aging process, appreciating her authenticity and the confidence she embodies by embracing her current self. Throughout her career, Gray has been selective about her public engagements, choosing to prioritize her personal life and privacy. This deliberate distance from the limelight has allowed her to lead a life away from the constant scrutiny that often accompanies fame. Despite this, she has remained connected to her fan base through occasional appearances at conventions and interviews, understanding the lasting impact of her work and the importance of acknowledging the support of her admirers. In addition to her acting legacy, Gray has dedicated time to philanthropic efforts, notably her involvement with the Innocent Lives Foundation, an organization committed to identifying and bringing to justice online child predators. Her passion for this cause highlights a commitment to leveraging her platform for meaningful change. Erin Gray's recent appearance serves as a reminder of her significant contributions to entertainment and her ability to inspire fans across generations. By balancing her cherished privacy with selective public interactions, she continues to leave a lasting impression, embodying both the strength of her on-screen characters and the grace of her personal journey. Legacy of Buck Rogers. Decades after Buck Rogers in the 25th Century first aired, Erin Gray still reflects fondly on her time as Colonel Wilma Deering. When she took on the role, she saw it as more than just another acting job. It was an opportunity to portray a strong, independent woman in a genre where female characters were often sidelined. Gray was intentional in how she played Wilma, ensuring she came across as confident, competent, and commanding. Unlike many female sci-fi characters of the time, Wilma was not a damsel in distress. She was a leader, a skilled pilot, and a respected officer. Gray has often spoken about how proud she was to play such a groundbreaking role, knowing that it inspired many young women to see themselves as capable of anything. As the years have passed, Buck Rogers has remained a beloved piece of sci-fi history. With the rise of nostalgia-driven media and frequent discussions of potential reboots, Gray recognizes the lasting influence of the show. She often hears from fans who were impacted by her portrayal of Wilma, many of whom credit her character as an early inspiration for their own careers in fields like the military, science, and technology. While the series only ran for 2 seasons, its dedicated fan base continues to celebrate its legacy, keeping it alive through conventions, discussions, and reruns. For Gray, Buck Rogers will always hold a special place in her heart. The role made her a household name, and she remains deeply grateful for the love and support of the show's fans. More than just a job, playing Wilma Deering was an experience that shaped her career and left an enduring mark on the world of science fiction. What's next? Today, Erin Gray leads a quieter life away from the constant spotlight of Hollywood. After decades in the entertainment industry, she has shifted her focus toward mentoring, philanthropy, and occasional fan conventions. She has been deeply involved in charitable work, including her efforts with the Innocent Lives Foundation, which helps protect children from online exploitation. Additionally, she runs a talent management company, assisting aspiring actors in navigating the entertainment industry, a full-circle moment for someone who once had to break barriers herself. While Gray has largely stepped away from on-screen roles, fans continue to speculate about potential future projects. Could she finally write a memoir detailing her experiences in Hollywood and her journey as one of sci-fi's most influential women? Many believe her insights and behind-the-scenes stories would make for a fascinating read. Others hope to see her make a cameo in a reboot or spin-off of Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, a fitting way to honor her legacy while introducing her to a new generation of sci-fi fans. Given the entertainment industry's love for revivals and nostalgic reimaginings, it wouldn't be surprising to see Gray step back into the world of futuristic adventure, even if just for a brief appearance. Regardless of what the future holds, Erin Gray's impact on science fiction and television remains undeniable. Wilma Deering is still celebrated as a pioneering female character, and Gray herself is cherished by fans for her contributions to the genre. Her legacy as a cultural icon endures, proving that strong, intelligent female characters never go out of style. If you want to learn more about Erin Gray's incredible career and impact, check out our latest YouTube video, where we dive deeper into her journey and the lasting influence of Buck Rogers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.